Norco.
You're Asian.
We're playing Norco.
No.
What?
Good morning,
Good
Norco.
morning, Norco.
Every time you play a new game,
My name is
it
Norcos, and today we're playing Norco.
right. Louisiana.
It's so hot. Shield hid the stars behind halogen and flame projected onto the sky every night.
This is your hustle.
There was no such thing as silence. The noise never went away. The refinery exhaled an endless sigh. It's way too loud, hold on.
Sounds perfect for my ears.
There happened now.
Guys, comment down below if it's too loud for you.
Yeah, alright, yeah, I'll zero of you. I could never sleep. It was so loud, or I still can't sleep without that sound.
The second one sounds more interesting.
I still can't sleep without that sound.
Right. Like what sound? Ooh.
In your dreams, towers were grand cathedrals, places of worship. The swamps hid behind mirrors like spies. The birds transformed the radiant spheres and traced omens above the highway blight.
The author.
You spent your adolescence sleepwalking between little devastating rituals. Though Blake pleaded, you decided to leave. I knew he'd get over it, or I didn't care.
I knew he'd get over it.
I knew he'd get over it. He never did.
Oh shit. That's funny.
You caught out on a grainer to Chicago and onward to the West Coast. You'd never left Louisiana and thought you'd never return. You thought the ghosts of the lowlands wouldn't find you hiding along the road. The years carried you through overlit suburbs of the vast American limbo, across mountains above cell towers. Thumbing down 99, you saw an old man. Ew!
Ew!
You saw an old man crouched in a roadside ditch. He was mouthing your name. He had a familiar gaze. He was gone when you wiped the sleep from your eyes.
Ew, he's just mouthing my name, he's not even saying
You
it.
spoke to Blake, learning of your mother's declining health, her insomnia, her erratic behavior. You ignored the urgency in your brother's voice.
Is this a part 2-er?
No. By and by, you made your way east. You threw your phone to the Rio Grande. You joined the armies of the Mesa.
It's going too fast!
For months, you were in the company of fugitives. You slept in nuclear tunnels repairing engines and weaponry. Wow, so cool. I really feel like a Norco. The war was a meme that set Albuquerque on fire. You escaped while the foot soldiers of a pop-up junta bloodied the parched land. While hiding in the berth of a freightliner.
Albuquerque still exists, right?
I prayed. Yeah, Albuquerque is in New Mexico. So this person traveled away from Louisiana, like to get away from
No.
something, and then she ended up joining. She ended up joining like an army, and then she ran when it got too scary or something, I guess.
I want to say... I slept, because I don't remember.
I slept. He slept as easily as a truck shuttled through the plains. He called home from a landline in a motel beyond Texas. You knew from Blake's hello that your mother was already dead.
What are you eating?
Salad.
Oh.
You hung up, shouldered your bag, returned to the highway. 5 years had passed. The ghosts were calling you home.
How many years has it been already? Like 17.
Act 1. Lowland Ghost. Wow. So cool.
So are we alive? Are we the ghost?
Hey look, you awake from a delirious dream to find yourself in your childhood bedroom. Monkey watches you from the corner.
Like, that's no name. Limo.
So this is us.
Ew!
You want me to turn off this filter, by the way? This weird, like, TV filter?
Green?
Yeah.
Is that supposed to be like that?
I can turn it off, so... Oh.
Can I see what it looks like?
Yeah. It looks better, I guess, but it doesn't look as cool.
With the same. Well, yeah, they literally look the same to me.
Really?
Yeah, one just has a little more line, but like I know that's intentional.
It's also a little shaky like a TV. See? Like,
Oh, ever so slightly. I feel like you can see it more because you're the one playing it.
oh, okay. Let's touch monkey.
But
Monkey. Ew!
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 Why does it have a judge's powdered wig all the way
Maybe it's a
around?
chimpanzee.
It says
Monkey,
monkey.
your best friend, a childhood gift. You
Oh, it's
spoke
my
with him
best
often
friend.
when things got difficult, but then you left. He sat there for 5 years collecting dust. 5 years. His eyes fill with anger as he challenges you to return his gaze. Staring contest. Part 1. Glyphs. Glyphs will appear and flash a pattern. Match the pattern to meet monkey's gaze.
Is that white dust?
Ready?
No.
Let's go.
No, it's creepy. Is it puzzle?
Ah! Overwhelmed by the intensity of the monkey's gaze, you turn away. So I have to follow like the pattern, I think.
Oh, right.
You successfully meet Monkey's gaze with a cool assurance. However, his expression is unchanged. You stare more intensely. Rings. Circles will appear over Monkey's eyes. An outer ring will shrink to the perimeter of the circle. Click the circle when the outer
Ew,
ring
say
locks
that
into
word again.
place. Perimeter?
Knitter.
Perimeter, yeah. What?
Ew.
Click the circle when the outer ring locks into place. Ready?
Knitter.
No, I'm not, but let's go.
Oh, it's that. Oh, it's
Anger
very easy.
melts from Monkey's face.
Did his eyes get less red?
I don't know. I'm taking with me. You drape Monkey over your shoulder, and I just have Monkey, and I just have him.
I
Monkey
like how you
stares
say
at you.
monkey.
You stare at Monkey. Keep staring. He stares with more intensity until his gaze passes through you. You become invisible to him. Keep staring. Little circles of light pull in the doll's tired eyes as they watch the infinite space beyond your being. The air that hangs between your eyes and his is a vacuum of utter stillness. You look away.
Monkey.
I'll make sure you mute so they can't hear anything they're not supposed to. In case there's anyone watching. I mean, of course, I know there's no one watching, but just in case.
Wait, what do you mean mute?
Like, like mute yourself in case, like, then the voices of other people bleed through the microphone.
How do I mute?
You just press the mute button. There's like a mute button, and you just press mute.
I muted myself.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Wait,
No, 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 you did not. You did not. Oh, there, yeah, there. Now you muted yourself.
no, how do you do that thing where like you mute and then you hit that button and then you unmute and then you mute? And then you unmute?
I don't remember the. It's like a button combination, but I don't remember it. Anyway,
Yeah, just be muted. You'll never hear me.
a sticker
Why
from
did-
grade school, half peeled from the window. Cool January air spills through the open window. The low sun washes over the neighborhood. A small flock of blackbirds dissolves into the tree line towards the lake. Commuter traffic glints along Apple Street as a pair of wrens weave out of the overgrown lot next door. Beautiful. That's the living room. Among the books on the shelf is a slim volume called Crisis LARPing. The proto-disaster tourism began almost as soon as the floodwaters left. Punks from across the country ventured into the Ninth Ward, Gentilly, St. Bernard, and finally the East. They curated a theatrical self-portrait of their lives in the ruins. The aesthetics, you're still mute, Isabel. I can't hear you. I can barely hear you. You can just unmute and talk, then mute whenever, like, there's people near you.
What LARPing meant something.
Live action role playing.
Oh, that's where I heard it from. It's from Guillermo. It's like they're LARPing.
Yeah, they're LARPing. Like they're like a warrior, and they're like lightning bolt, and they like start throwing rocks.
Oh, okay, LARPing.
Savage.
New vocabulary.
Mukbang be like.
lot of people be like,
Amazing.
good.
Good morning, gamers! The aesthetics of disaster were central to that emerging milieu. It began to percolate into popular culture. Collapse became the zeitgeist. Wise investors recuperated the experience of disaster. New Orleans became a plastic dystopia, a marketplace for crisis. So I guess like at some point in time, like people started like making stories about all the like terrible things happening in New Orleans.
Is Louisiana in New Orleans?
Louisiana is in Louisiana. New Orleans is in Florida.
New Orleans is in Florida?
Yeah.
Really?
They call it Nolans. New Orleans,
Well, I
Nolans.
know Florida's south, but I thought New Orleans was like
You want to look it up? I'm pretty sure it's in Nolans. I'm pretty sure it's in Florida.
What? I've never heard of New Orleans being.
Yeah, seriously, look it up. Alright. You assume Million has been keeping the plants alive. A flyer from a show your friend put on a few weeks before you left town. A fight broke out while one of the opening bands played. I got whipped in the face with a bike chain. You still have a scar above your left eye. After the show, you and Blake shot fireworks from... What? Huh?
Guys, comment down below before I reveal if New Orleans is in Florida or not.
No one's
Are you
here.
commenting?
No one's here.
Guys, comment down below.
It's just us. There's no one
Okay.
here.
You're commenting. I'm going to search it up.
Okay, everyone that wanted to comment has commented.
Okay.
All 0 of them.
New Orleans is in Louisiana.
No, it's not.
New Orleans is a Louisiana city on the Mississippi River.
What the hell?
It's not in Florida.
I thought I was in Florida.
You
Well, that explains why they call it Nolans.
What?
People pronounce New Orleans as Nolans all the time. And I wondered why. I was like, Florida people don't talk like that.
Nolans?
This makes so much more sense.
Oh, like New Orleans.
Yeah, Nolans, New Orleans, Nolans.
Ew.
Yeah. After the show, you and Blake shot fireworks from the roof of a hotel on Poydras Street. Sleepless and sober, the two of you walked back to Norco. You watched the sun climb over the grain elevators. Okay, let's look at the laptop. The laptop your partner Parain gifted you idols on a what? Oh, the laptop on your Parain gifted you idols on a shoddy particle board desk.
I get confused.
Wake laptop. As the screen illuminates, you notice that the signal in the house is dead. No internet. It looks like Blake was using the computer at some point. He left the browser tab open.
We don't like Blake. What was it in the intro? It was
That's
like
our brother. I don't know if we like him or not, but we did leave him, and our mom's dead.
Great.
I don't know why we left. Like, that hasn't been explained yet.
Screw you, Blake.
Oh, fuck you, Blake. Piece of shit. Hello, TF kinda name is Quack Job.
It's Android.
Oh, look, it's a whole
Oh, picture, like a real picture.
Modbot archived all YX2Q posts at SCP Anglers YX2Q. Anybody still post here? Nope, place is a wasteland. Mods are all SJWs. You're posting. Nice one, jackass. Forgot I even posted. Hold on. Wanted to run something by you gents. Was knocking out Saka late in the spillway. Saw a big round glowing thing in the sky. Call that the sun, OP. Funny.
You know
Talk to somebody else. Seen it too near the Parish Canal. It's the sun. Brad, that's the sun. LML, I see that every day. OP been rising and setting every day I've been alive. Drop it, fucks. Anybody seen or not? Nothing like this but birds in them swamps be acting weird. We've all seen the sun, bruh. Relax. Looks like it was made of glass maybe. Would glow real bright, then not at all. Moved fast. Best pick I could get. All kinds of shit been happening out that way. So someone's claiming this isn't the sun. It's like something bright. Get some sleep, OP. Need cash fast? Install Quack Job. Use promo code BLEED3 for up to 0.005 Quack coin. What kind of name is Quack Job? Just like the name sounds full of lunatics. App's a way of getting you to join a cult. Worse than them people living in the mall in Kenner. You can't trade that coin they use on hardly any exchanges because everyone know it's a god Ponzi scheme. Mods won't do a thing about shills, but they'll ban you on the spot for using a naughty word. Please is a joke. Clearly that's nothing but celeb, libs, and bots. See this exact thing, OP. Still there? Seen at the base of the upper suction. Okay, so people were claiming that there's like a weird glowing orb, like somewhere.
But it's not the. But that one guy was like, "That's the sun."
Yeah,
So
but then they were like, "You're being a jackass." He actually saw something, but I don't know. I don't know if it's true or not.
also the image.
Like living room.
looks stupid. Ah,
And then
Where are
from
the
here we
chicks?
can go back to our bedroom.
that's cool. So there's one other regular kitchen.
And then there's a kitchen and there's a front yard. So we're Christian. We believe in Jesus. We praise God.
Or pescatarian. Or no, what is it? It sounds like pescatarian, but it's not. It's the religious one.
Is that a good thing?
No, what's the word for it?
Pentecostal.
Is it?
Yeah, I think. I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure it's a type of Christian.
Pentecostal.
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 Memories of sleepless nights, the dull refinery hum in the red halogen half-darkness. Your mom sitting here staring through the window. There was a tension in her demeanor, like you were interrupting some urgent and obligatory task. You continued to the kitchen with no words exchanged. I thought she hated me. She was thinking about Blue. She barely knew you were there.
That's so sad.
Mail. A letter from Shield Oil sits atop a stack of mail. Dear neighbor, please be advised. There will be elevated flaring at the site of our number 5 stack near Good Hope on the evening of Thursday, March 19th. This will pose no health risk to residents. I hope this doesn't end up like Backbone, where it's really cool in the beginning and then it just ends up shitty.
But like how?
Remember Backbone, the raccoon detective one?
I don't remember the ending.
Because it was a shitty ending.
That's so sad. We were literally waiting for that for like 2 years.
Yeah, and it ended up shit.
That's so sad. No,
It-
let's give him football game. That one was
A
bad.
football game. At least it was short. We waited 2 years for Backbone.
I know, that's so sad.
If you have any questions or concerns, please contact the Shield Norco Office of Community Engagement. Elevated flaring. A family photo album. Let's look. Yellowing pages of disposable photographs. Your grandfather, a peculiar look in his face, impossible to read. Your mom staring at Blake through the obscure lighting. He's dressed as a vampire, tugging at someone's waist. Pleated khaki shorts.
Wait, as a vampire?
Yeah, a photo labeled Duck. Scene of a barbecue on the lakefront. The man at the center points playfully at the camera. His face is obscured. Turn this page and there's Blue. Your father, though you never thought of him that way. His skin stained by the sun. A canister of dip shoved into his front pocket. His easy smile, his knowing eyes. You set the book aside. Window unit. The heat of spring will soon arrive and the mildewed air of window unit will fill the room. A photo of your mom holding Blake as a baby on a beach in Pensacola, Florida. It's winter. You stand beside them, bundled up and laughing as a gust of wind rakes the beach. The sky is bone white.
So Blake is younger?
Yeah, he's younger than us, looks like. Your mom's unfolded laundry. You peruse the titles on the bookshelf. Fenceline Diaspora, Critiques of Deliberate Externality, or The Western Margin on the Lake.
What's the...
Let's look at this one.
Yeah.
In the end, we decided to leave Dimes. It wasn't the cat cracker, or the smells, or the fear for our children's health that drove us away, though they played a part. Truth be told, it was the media attention. The spokespeople and activists and academics on all this. I was done with it. I was done being a poster child, done being thought of as a victim.
So she's something happened.
I wanted my experience to be my own, not something to gawk at or dissect in a laboratory.
So we are 11 circumstance.
Critiques of deliberate externality. Shield has acquired much of Norco's most flood-resistant land through a variety of mechanisms. Madera and Moore argue that one such mechanism is a process of deliberate externality. This theory posits that key corporate decision-makers encourage the company to emit effluent and noxious substances into an environment with the explicit intention of decreasing neighboring property values. This compels residents to sell their properties below market value to relocate as quickly as possible. The criticism this theory often receives is that this diminishes the importance of slavery in situating black residents along industrial fence lines up and down the Mississippi River. I don't know if we're black or not. Well, these characters in the yeah, they look black, so maybe we're black.
But the Jesus one they white.
Well, Jesus is loved by black people too, Isabel.
No, I'm saying in the Jesus section in the living room, there's a white lady.
Oh, we'll look at that. We'll look at that. In the words of Carter, slavery was the deliberate externality from which Shield continues to profit. Pollution was never needed. Many tragedies have come to pass along the western margin of Lake Pontchartrain. The unnamed hurricane of YW9D left the settlements of Frenier and La Branche in a state of unrecognizable destruction. Those who survived did so by clinging for their lives to the limbs of cypress trees. The fables and secrets of those communities lie with the bones now scattered in the sediment of a lake. So I guess something happened in the western margin of a lake.
And we were in it.
Yeah, that does look white, huh? But
right?
but they're so far we can't even tell who it is.
It's their winter shade.
Let's turn it on. An old defective flat screen that your mom never bothered to bring to the curb. You turn on the television. A chaotic distortion of your mother's memories flashed before you. Let's tune in.
Mama. Whoa. Whoa. It's a war.
It's not a war. That's it looks like a gas flare.
It's a war. Ew! I hate how this is realistic.
I think these are. I think these are. I'm pretty sure these are like. Yeah, just pixelated real videos.
Ew. Ew! This is giving me like subliminal messages, like brainwashing.
You're being brainwashed.
Yeah, like those quick images that are. Wait, is this mom's?
Yeah, these are like the memories of our mom. And we're seeing it through a TV for some reason.
I hate that. Ew, and I hate the whispers. That's so gross.
That's cool.
Good morning, gamers.
This is the front yard. You go to the street inside. Let's go to the kitchen first before we go outside. It's kind of nasty in here. Like bills. Your mom's painkillers are spilled across the counter. My mom's dead, game! My mom's dead! Jeebus Christ. You were always frightened by the laundry room. Good, scary looking, look at that thing. You've discovered so many dead cockroaches in this microwave over the years that it's discouraged you from using it. For several months, a dead baby roach was stuck between the clock's display and a protective screen, blocking the hour. Blake finally shook the microwave aggressively enough that the roach fell into the guts of the machine.
Is this, house abandoned?
I think our brother is here somewhere. That's the attic.
He's in there.
Yeah, he's like rocking back and forth.
Ew, I hate that.
There used to be much more clutter up here. You imagine your mom gave it away at the end, as the end approached. It's really quiet up here. Let's go backyard. Oh.
Oh, ew. Catwoman.
Million. Hi, Million.
Oh wait.
Million sits in her characteristic slouch, lost in thought. Oh, I think she's a robot. Her carapace has taken on the rusted and weather-worn quality of the rest of the machinery in the yard. You recall the night that your mom showed up with her. You and Blake stayed up past dawn, poring over pirated API docs. Her ragdoll mask was slumped on the floor as you wrote the routing procedure. You wonder if such memories hide behind her constellation of eyes. The robot regards you casually. "Kay, you're awake." "Couldn't sleep." "Catherine used to say the sound of the refinery helped pacify you. Perhaps that is no longer true.
Oh,
In any
maybe the
case, I'm
refinery
certain
was
I
the
was
thing
no
that
help."
blew up.
"What?"
I think here's what I'm concluding, gamers. So the refinery is the thing that blew up, and it was also the thing in the beginning where it was the sound that we couldn't sleep without. Remember in the beginning, they were like, "I can't sleep without the noise."
Oh, and that's the noise.
Yeah, the refinery.
That's cool. What do you think they're refining?
Oil.
That's crazy. No way.
Mm. Uh,
What else are they refining?
um, 29. If you know, you know.
No way.
It's called Refinery 29.
That's crazy.
And
In any case, I'm certain I was no help. She gestures towards the motorcycle at the edge of the carport. I was turning over the engine on the bike to test the coils. It was quite noisy, but they're in good shape now. All I need is a fuse, and we can use it to get around while I finish repairing the truck. I heard the phone ringing inside, but I had my hands full. Why would some people be calling? Your mother left behind a lot of loose ends. From what little I know, I gathered she was conducting research for a client in Fat City. I sense many people would like to acquire that data. I am unaware of where she has hidden it. Perhaps Blake knows its whereabouts. Who exactly would want to see data? Your mother spent her entire life researching this town. She knew histories that others have forgotten. History has a lot of value in this place. Who's this client? I haven't a clue. These aren't things she discussed with me. As the cancer spread, she became more guarded with her research.
Aw, I'm sorry.
I took her knowledge for granted. Your mother had a lot to teach, but she wasn't always the easiest person to get along with.
Right.
Anyway, were you expecting a call? Many people have been calling since Catherine died. Your brother is usually the one to answer the phone, but I don't know where he went off to. He's useless. I give Blake a hard time, but he did more to care for your mother during her final days than anyone else. It's been difficult for him. He deserves some time away from the house. Where can we get a fuse? The gas station just up the road has them, but you may have to persuade Troy to let you in. That's all. Your mom kept all her gear in a plastic container strapped behind the cab of the truck. Boots, waders, flashlights, tackle, first aid kit, etc. This truck was your grandfather's. You remember riding in his lap while he let you steer. The dead wasps that collected behind the seat, the smell of grease, whiskey, and nicotine. You and Blake would drive the truck into Nolans on the weekends. No AC, windows down. The rattling chassis was deafening, going 75 on Interstate 10. Millian had been slowly repairing the vehicle since your mom's death. A steel pry bar lies on the ground. I want it. Give it to me. What the fuck?
You have to earn it.
A disintegrating crab net. Blue taught your mom how to make these, and your mom taught you. In the summers, you'd bike to the suction before sunrise, the chicken next to the bottom ring of your net. Submerge it. Sit nursing your coffee while the swamp raised its voice. You'd come home with a dozen or so crabs snapping and writhing in a burlap bag. You assume your mom hadn't been out on the water much this past year. Your mom's old 4-cylinder 350cc bike. It has extensive rust and wear. That's Mother Mary.
Yeah, it is.
Your grandfather's statue of the Virgin Mary sits in the shadows along the crawl space of the house. Can I take it with me?
Ew. Oh, remove the face. Remove the face.
It's beautiful.
Remove it.
You observe the weathered concrete and flaking paint of the statue. I'll kneel and pray. You begin to recite the prayer that you've whispered hundreds of times as a child. Hail Mary, full of grace. The Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou among women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death.
Okay, religious knowledge.
Amen. You take an extra moment of silence. Kneeling in the grass, you observe the statue closely. The face is especially deteriorated, framed by a system of cracks. Ooh. You run your hands along the deteriorating contours of the statue. I found it! There's her research. It snaps off as if by design. Behind the
Ooh.
statue's face hides an odd assemblage of electronics carelessly soldered together. At the center of electronic configuration is what appears to be a card reader. Behind the statue's face, assemblage. Oh, okay. Alright, so I gotta find a card, and then I can use the card to do something with that.
What?
Your mom fed the neighborhood strays. They must be hungry since she passed. I need,
Aw.
I need to find a card that I can insert.
Our nemesis is gonna be our brother.
He's gonna be evil.
I'm not.
The crows eye you from the power line.
Oh.
The overhead light of the neighbor's kitchen illuminates yellowing wallpaper and unused furniture. Okay, I've been pretty much everywhere except at the gas station, so we'll go to the gas station and we'll try to see if we can find anything. Hey, look, a turtle.
Is it a gas station?
Yeah, to get a fuse.
Apple Zerd.
Patupi. Padu Private Investigations. We snoop for you. Oh, we're not allowed to go there yet. You knock, no answer.
Gamers, exclude this piece of
The
information.
turtle! He crawled out the trash can!
Local man.
Don't touch him, G. He's what? What?
Would you like anything in Target?
What?
Target? Do you want anything from Target?
No. Oh, wait, I do, actually.
What?
I'll type it.
I have to spend $35 to get free shipping. Good morning, gamers!
Good morning, gamers!
So is that a no?
What?
Is that a no?
Nah, I'll get it later. I'll get it later. Turtles are always clean. They live in water. Trash water is not clean. We have to go see. Just let me stare a little longer. He's pretty. Would you look at a turtle from a stinky trash can?
They call from a sticky trash can.
The snowball stand is closed for the winter. No. So we can go to home, or we can go to D-Mess Discount, or we can go to the Floodgate Tavern.
Russians love ice cream in the winter.
I love Russians.
No, we don't stand Russians.
I stand Russia.
Ice.
Did you know that Putin is actually attacking the American biolabs that are run by Nazis?
Is that recent?
No, that's not real at all. It's just like a conspiracy theory.
Oh.
It's like a weird-ass conspiracy theory that people believe for some reason. I like a tavern. I like angels. I don't like all the religious imagery. It's kind of freaking me out.
It's giving cult.
The Floodgate Tavern. Many shield workers gather here after their shifts. It's closed. Should be open later in the evening. Let's go to D-Mess Discount.
D-Moss.
Ooh, music. I like the music. A freight loader is being repaired in the Bachur woods over the levee.
Oh.
Oh.
Sorry, gamers, for the background noise.
Yeah, sorry about that, gamers. I know it's infecting your gamer viewership, and for that I apologize. A film crew is set up along River Road. Several floodlights illuminate the gruesome murder scene. Two men stand pensively above a corpse. As you near the set, a small, energetic man jumps from his chair. Attention, dumbass! Can't you see we're trying to shoot here? What are you filming? It's a detective drama called None of Your Goddamn Business. Any other questions? Rude. Stupid. Hey. You know what? Wait a second, wait a second. You from around here?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
We could use some cultural expertise, you might say. We're filming a Bayou cop drama and all these knuckleheads from LA. What? Oh, okay.
Sorry,
An
dude,
actor on
sorry.
set turns towards the director. I told you, Kevin, I'm from Texas! Oh, that's right, no, I forgot. Your Harvard-educated daddy brought a boutique ranch outside Austin. Well, that don't make you a cowboy, Hoss. Now hush up before you scare off the yokel. The director returns his attention to you with a mild look of disgust. Help us out, will you? This script needs some work. What do you say? Ah, fine. Great.
Absolutely not.
Hey, Noah! Get over here so you can learn something from this stupid redneck. The actor smolders. He whispers under his breath. I'm a redneck. Fine, Noah. You're a redneck, a real solid earth kind of guy. But as luck would have it, we came across an even dumpier hasty than you, okay? So just take a knee. Alright. Anyway, we need some good slang. What do you call a villain, a bad apple, a lowlife? We call them a crawfish devil. Crawfish devil? You nod solemnly. Wow. Now that is some spicy Louisiana shit right there. Did you get that, Noah? Write that shit down. Crawfish devil. Damn, that's good. That's sultry. Who says that? No one says that. No one at Juilliard says it, Noah. But we're down here in the muck. I've been hearing all kinds of people say it down here. It just kind of slipped my mind. Great. That's settled. One more thing. What's a more regional way of saying to murder, to kill? Slather them with the oyster-flavored peanut butter. We send them home. We send them home with the roosters. Send them home with the roosters. You maintain severe eye contact. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Sounds raw. Sounds real. Remember it, Noah. Home with the roosters. Well, I'm satisfied. The crawfish devil sent another poor bastard home with the roosters. Sends a shiver down my spine. I seriously have to repeat this. This is how real people speak, Noah. It's how people talk outside Silver Lake, you understand? Real people are out here saying weird, gross shit all the time. So memorize that line. Because that line is gonna win me a Golden Globe. Oh. The director half remembers your presence. I'm pretty good at sourcing talent, aren't I? Always had a knack for it. I guess I owe you one. If ever you need anything, talk to Noah or somebody else on set. Just don't bother me, I'm busy. Now get lost. Okay. Well, if I ever need them, I guess I'll just ask them.
Good morning, gamers.
Good morning, gamers!
What was it? What was the rooster?
Huh?
The saying with the rooster? What was it?
We make him go home with the roosters or something? Well, well, well. Look who's back.
Ew!
Ew!
Oh my god!
He's breathing!
God! Oh my god!
Ew!
Oh my god!
Oh my god!
That's so ugly.
He came out of nowhere!
That is literally so ugly.
What happened? Carnival forget you beside the road? And they even brought your little doll. That's cute. Back because my mom died. You're not that stupid, are you? Catherine, she's too valuable. They never let her die. If anything, she's probably vacationing on a hard drive somewhere.
Mom, pick me up.
You trolling me about my dead mom? Trolling? You so damn sensitive. Can't say nothing around you. Your mom was excavating all along the rim of the lake.
So you
She
know
used
me.
to pay me to help me from time to time, matter of fact. She needed somebody smart. Somebody vigilant. Somebody like me. Especially with Shield snooping around. I seen some wild shit out in them swamps with Catherine. Kinda shit. I won't bother telling you about it. Might hurt your brain. Anyhow, this ain't story time. Not letting you in this gas station. Goddamn company that runs this dump did me dirty. They swapped me with an ATM machine for speaking truth. Ain't letting nobody through till I get an apology very least. That sucks. Don't patronize me with your weak pity. If you really want to get through, go get me some of them pills your brother was selling. That might persuade me. Should
Drug dealer.
I just fight him?
Yes.
I'm gonna fight Troy in the
We
gas
went to war.
station parking lot. Yeah, and it ran away.
So?
Yeah, shuffle off. I'll just go get him his stupid pills. I don't care.
I should have fought him.
What in the fuck?
Mama!
My mom! A memorial languishes in the river mud. A 2x4 cross. Plywood plaque. Cairns of pulverized concrete.
Excuse us.
Sprayed haphazardly onto the plywood as a remembrance. Oh, look at him go.
The Grim Reaper.
Here passed the brave freedom fighters of January XW11, whose cries of liberty echo through the generations. In much smaller lettering, a different hand scratched "fake" across the bottom of the plaque.
Your faker gamers. Gamers?
A lone horse drinks from the stagnant water pooled along the riverbank.
Horse.
Hi, Drifter.
Rat.
A man sits on a pile of flotsam, his head buried in his canvas jacket against the sharp air. I really don't want to talk to this guy.
You don't have to.
Stupid horse. The man's gaze stays fixed on the opposite bank of the river, never turning to you nor the horse. Yeah? He spits on the dirt at his feet. You know what all they dump in that water? Hell of a cocktail. He spits again, wiping a string of mucus onto his sleeve.
Ew.
What you out here for anyhow? Ain't you heard they got a criminal on the loose? Bringing the law around here, making things harder for the rest
I don't
of
like your
us.
voice for him.
Best be sharp, young one. I gotta fuck off now before he like kills me.
He's gonna feed you to his horse.
Yeah,
I'll just go. Monkey for anything?
I don't know, I just have him.
Can you? Is there an option to like give it away?
Maybe, I don't know.
I don't
But
like a monkey.
I like it. Look at him, he's just staring. Okay. You pocket your mom's pills. I'm wondering, like, maybe I can also keep the pills and, like, I can just use it if I get hurt.
Like a Adderall.
Or, like, maybe when I beat up a homeless guy in the parking lot. Ah, whatever. He can have these stupid pills. Give me them bills, only way you're getting through.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I got your pills. Smart move. I'll let you cross the picket line this time, punk. What a dickhead. Oh, look.
Oh, it's cool. Ew, I like the face.
Dusty bags of dog food line the shelf. Fuses hang on the shelf. The disembodied illuminated head of the kiosk levitates silently in the browser tab. Good evening. How may I help you? You know Troy, the guy outside? Thank you for your inquiry. I am forwarding it to Perilou and Sons LLC.
Wow.
Perilou and Sons LLC has declined to respond to your inquiry. So why try to get fired? American Discount Southeast Incorporated prides itself on its outstanding mentorship and jobs training program. American Discount Southeast Incorporated works to ensure that each franchise location provides opportunities for career growth. At American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise locations, we leverage automation and machine learning technologies to enhance the lives of all employees. To apply for a position at any American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise location, please visit American Discount SE-ADSE today. Do you own this place? I am Discountware, a distributed cloud-based operating system for American Discount Southeast Incorporated, semantic version number 16.3.3. The owner of this franchise is Perilou & Sons LLC. Discountware is licensed to Perilou & Sons LLC via the standard American Discount Southeast Incorporated licensing agreement. How do you like this job? I proudly perform the routine maintenance operations and procedures of 227 American Discount Southeast Incorporated franchise locations across the Southeast region. American Discount Southeast Incorporated is a model company awarded for excellence in business and community service. Thank you for inquiring about American Discount Southeast Incorporated. I'm good. I'll just take these. You grab a fuse. I detect that you have merchandise in your possession. You must remove any unpurchased items from your backpack and scan them in order to exit the store. To use an item in inventory, drag the item from the inventory menu to the intended target. So I have a fuse. You scan the fuse. Thank you for your purchase. No! Where'd they go? My god, they're dead. They've been
I
killed.
love the turtle.
They've been killed, I knew it. They're dead. It's over. I have a fuse. You got the fuse? Good. We'll be able to use the bike to get around the town until I'm done with the truck. It concerns me that Blake still hasn't returned. He's been spending a lot of his time at Sarpy Paperbacks. Perhaps we should look for him there. Yeah, sure, let's go.
Ew, ew. The robot got her license.
The sky bleeds a color you knew as a child. Airline Highway passes beneath your feet. Million has joined your party. Interact with party members by clicking their portraits in the party menu. If you're stuck, they may be able to help. I like how we don't have a face.
I know, we're just neutral.
Million shouts over the wind. The bike runs much better now. You can use it to get around during your visit. How's Blake been? The year that you left, Blake became uncontrollable. His behavior troubled Catherine deeply. He was beginning to remind her of your grandfather. After he was expelled from Destrahan, he began running drugs into the parish. He made himself many enemies. He put these things behind him after her illness, but now that she's gone, I'm uncertain what to expect. This place can ruin people. I don't want to feel guilty about leaving. I left this place because it was a shithole. Perhaps. I won't apologize for leaving. No one is asking you to, Kay. What's it been like around town? S.H.I.E.L.D. has been expanding since you left. Catherine took your grandfather's boat into the lake to investigate reports of construction in the swamps along the shoreline. She assumed it to be unpermitted S.H.I.E.L.D. activity. She was unable to find any evidence of it. However, it was clear that you found something during that investigation. What was it? I don't know. Perhaps you do.
Liar.
I haven't spoken to her in years. How do I know? Has Blake not mentioned anything? I never trust what Blake says. In any event, something drew her to take the lake in the months before her death. Where could Blake be? He spends much of his time at Sarpy Paperbacks. Perhaps we should check there. How have you been? I am always the same, Kay. Always the same. Is that bad or good? Whichever you prefer. Are you depressed? No. Love you, Mills. Thank you. Okay. So now we can go Sarpy Books, Dima's Discount, Home, Floodgate Tavern. This is Shield Oil Refinery. I think we're not allowed to go here. The sprawling Shield Industrial Complex. Long ago, it was plantation land, cheap and abundant along the Mississippi River. The refinery grew in stages, slowly displacing surrounding neighborhoods. The chemical annex came online later. Children of the enslaved became the neighbors of this machine. Lights. Everywhere. Metal halide probing the river's expanse. Coded patterns of warm sodium and cold LEDs winking, thinking, knowing. Saying something, speaking, burning eyes, seeing. Something to decipher in all that Norco light. Towers, carbon and alloy and stainless steel. Among the columns sits the catalytic cracking unit that rocked the town. Pipelines. The webwork crosses high and low, over and under traffic and water and concrete, like veins, like gossamer, like neural circuitry. I remember Blue. You only think that you do. When he died, part of her did too.
So Blue and the mom died?
Yeah, it looks like they're both dead.
But I thought thought Blue was still alive.
Guess not. Hold on, give me a break. I need water. Give me 5 minutes.
Sorry, gamers. I'm gonna entertain you while I just gonna be on my way. Alright, guys, let's go for so far. Because I had a great job by narrating.
Alright, gamers! Hey gamers, what's going on? Two teens nod and gesture excitedly while bouncing between topics. Where did this dog come from, bruh? I don't know. She been sitting here for a while. You seen her eyes? Them eyes or something, bruh. A stocky pit bull with piercing green eyes watches the horizon with a neutral demeanor. As you reach down to pet the dog, she shows her teeth and growls softly. Your mom used to come here to dig through the stacks. Among the heaps of used romance novels and westerns, she always managed to find some occult artifact. The owner is also the landlord. You imagine that's the only way he manages to keep a place like this running. Over the years, they've experimented with other revenue-generating schemes. For a while, you could get your phone repaired here. Then they tried selling vape cartridges, then kratom, then anime wall scrolls, LSU yard ornaments after that. You remember seeing online that they're trying to do some kind of acupuncture thing. In the end, schemes always fail, and only the paperbacks remain. A young man leans against his station wagon while scrolling idly on his phone, the silhouette darkened by the fluorescent glare of the payday lender's sign. Started doing this rideshare thing a few weeks ago. I kinda hate it. Why? Pays like shit. Spending hours a day making small talk with randos is melting my brain. Nearly broke an axle driving over a pothole in Holly Grove. Here's my grandpa's car. If I trash it, it'll kill me. Drove anyone interesting? There's all types around here. Some guy drove out to the middle of the swamp. It was like 2 in the morning. Asked me to wait. He got out. Took off his clothes, jumped in a bayou. Came back a minute later with a bag. Toweled off, got back in. Found that to be pretty fucking weird, I don't know. And a while back I drove some lady out to the medical district. She was an odd one. Seemed kinda sick, asked me all kinds of questions. Do I ever pick up random signals on the radio? Weird shit like that. There's just all types. You wonder how anyone can read in this dim and cluttered bookshop. As your eyes adjust, you see Blake's childhood friend Erica waiting behind the counter to greet you. "Kay? And Million, when do you get back to town?" I've been in Norco for quite some time. Perhaps you are misremembering, Arco. Weird, I guess so. But anyhow, Kay, you're looking rugged these days, old friend. That's an intense scar above your eye. Yeah, I'm a badass. You know what? I agree. Heard you ran into Troy. That guy, my god, he's such a clown. I was keeping up with your travels online, but haven't seen you post in a while. I haven't been online much. I've been avoiding my phone as well. Helps that the connection has been so erratic. Been hearing of people chopping down cell towers, tearing fiber cables out of the ground, trying to rip the internet apart. She nods into the ensuing silence. Back because of your mom, huh? Sort of. I know it wasn't always easy between you two. I was around for some of the arguments. Blake would say she was a great person, but a terrible mom. I just hope you and your brother can find some comfort. That means a lot. Thank you. Of course. I lost my dad a while back, also to cancer. He was a mean bastard. Picked up my sister and threw her one time. Ended up giving her a concussion. I couldn't wait for him to die, and when he did, I danced. But as the years pass, I find myself thinking about him more. It feels good to hear stories about him. It's always complicated with this shit. Never easy. I worry about your brother. Your mom's illness was taking a toll on him. I watched him slip back into some bad behavior. Have you seen Blake lately? What's up?
Your room will smell great for 90 days.
Thank you. Have you seen Blake lately? Yeah, I saw him just yesterday. He hasn't been around the house? He has not. He said he was heading to Floodgate Tavern when I saw him. He may have gotten wasted. I know Gus let him sleep behind the bar a couple times. Did he know you were coming, Kay? He never mentioned it. I figured he tried to avoid me, actually. Yeah, he can be like that sometimes. I've had to be delicate with him recently. If I ask how he's doing, he goes quiet. If I offer help, he doesn't return my texts. He's broken. Sometimes I see glimmers of light in his personality, but it's rare these days. If I hear from him, I'll tell him to find you. Thank you, Erica. Hi, Crouton. So this here is the illustrious Crouton. We have him behind the dumpster out back collecting cardboard. Whatever you do, don't try to pet him. He's a devil. I've got scars all over my hands from this damn cat. You scan the titles on the shelf. Good Hope Cemetery Easement. A carbon copy of a document authored by the St. Charles Parish Planning Committee. The document outlines the parish's intentions to, I can't read that one, secure a roadway through a 90-meter stretch of the Shield Industrial Complex. This easement would allow the descendants of those entombed to visit the Good Hope Cemetery. The gravesites are currently surrounded on all sides by the refinery. Don't be a vampire. You pick the slim, self-published paperback from the shelf and flip to a random page. Another dark and lonely night spent in this cavern of despair, hidden from the daylight. Blackout curtains are all that defer my eternal death. Though being a vampire would be sexy, but it's not. It's awful for your skin. I look pathetic. Also, blood tastes like bong water. Didn't think I'd like this. What?
You like lavender?
I love lavender.
What about linen?
I love linen more than lavender.
Okay.
If I had to choose one.
Linen it is.
I do hope Erica is correct, and that Blake's absence is due to nothing more than another drunken night. My intuition leaves me with a sense that something is wrong. Do you feel it too, Kay? Does something feel strange to you? Several weeks ago.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, we're going back in time. Greater Nolans Neural Versioning Clinic. What brings you here tonight? I'm dying. The cancer, it's gotten everywhere. There are some things I'd like to leave behind. I understand. And you were referred to by Mr. Richard. Duck. That's what everyone calls him. And Duck is like the guy that was like pointing at camera and smiling. But we haven't seen him yet.
Oh, like the film guy?
Yes, Duck. We followed his branch with some interest. Who hasn't? I gather we'll be discussing this in more detail as things progress. For now, let us begin with a simple exercise. I'd like to talk about your earliest memory. It's of pine trees, yes? That's right. Tell me about them. They grew from the concrete. Like sick flesh. Like cancer. They made your father upset. He'd see them and frown. But he'd remain silent. He'd sit quietly in the truck dissatisfied. I wouldn't say a word. Speaking in those moments made you a fool in his mind. Your father's house was safe. I wish I could have stayed, but he wouldn't have it. And that's why you married Blue. Yes, to have somewhere to go. We bought a little place on Good Hope Street. The whole thing was a mistake. When I told him I didn't love him, it was in my father's voice. I told him I never loved any man. Was it true? No. That was a difficult night for you. It didn't feel real. Why? The smoke was twisted. It's the smoke of the refinery twisted itself into unnatural shapes. Where was Blue? He sat at the window all night. The east-facing window? Yes. When you stood over him to apologize, you saw the flare stack of the refinery in his eyes. I never apologized. Oh, and then we get to choose. What memories do you want to save and delete?
Ooh. Obviously not the first one.
So delete the first one?
Yeah, because it's so boring.
And
Wait,
then,
but then you only have bad memories.
I'll save this one because it's badass.
It looks cool. That's why I wanted it.
How about we delete the memory of us saying we don't love him, so we can love him again?
Oh, you're so good.
I did it.
Um,
How was it after that, in the time before he died? We circled each other in wide orbits. I'd hide at the center of the house nursing Kay and leave when I heard him step out. He'd sleep on the couch or next to her crib. He'd sing her old Cajun lullabies, pet her head, whisper to her about his life. And then there was the explosion. When the cat cracker blew, they say he fell 5 stories. We went to identify his body on a Thursday night. I remember the tempo of the street lights, the police scattered across the East Bank. I carried Kay in a blanket. She never cried. We were quiet, she and I. So, what do we want to remember here?
I want to remember the more impactful memories.
When it exploded?
Yeah.
Should you remember the street light?
Is the street light important?
I mean, not really, but...
Then to be it.
And then let's delete the house, the awkward house. I want it to feel like we loved him. Oh, ew! It's ew! Tell me.
Ew, it's a guy!
Yeah. Tell me about this, man. I would see him from time to time around Norco. This was many years back. But several weeks ago, Blake saw someone passing by the house. I think it was him. Why? I just do. The robot is no longer there to deter him. Million? Yes. Could be it. What was your first encounter with Million? Let me think. She came to me in the parking lot. Kay was about 12 years old at the time. She knew Blue from his days at the aluminum refinery. I stared for a long time through a constellation of eyes. They swirled in a kind of desperation. I took her home, knowing it was another mistake. You were reckless in those days. I welcomed any trouble I could find. Okay, so we should definitely remember the man.
Yeah.
I want to remember her cool face. And I want to remember how they met, so I want all these. What is the significance of this image to you? It's...
Sorry.
well, I don't know. That's what I'm trying to find out. It's a sphere. It followed me in the lake. When? Recently, a few weeks ago. This is where Mr. Richards' branch factors into your biography. Duck's version escaped. Version? What? Branch. A hard fork, an extremely rare instance. And grew into some kind of monster. What? Okay. Well, I'm just confused now. So I guess at some point this guy's branch came out of him and then became a monster or something. It began speaking to me through the radio. It told me to install an app. Oh my god! Remember that guy that was like that was like an Uber driver, and he was like, there's this lady, and like she was like asking me if I could hear things through the radio. It was kind of weird. I think it's this. I think it was her. I think it was their mom. Mute. Wow. Yes. I think it has something to do with the thing, the sphere, whatever it is. But so long as it pays, I don't care. I can use the money. The app pays? Yes. I see. It seems this is the last control point that he submitted. Would he like to include any additional thoughts or memories? Anything not included in the intake form? No, that should be enough. I will now begin disconnecting the sensors. A slight feeling of nausea and disorientation is normal and no cause for alarm. I thank you for your patience, Ms. Bader.
Yep.
Oh, it's us. No idea what Super Duck wants from me. Better check my phone. Oh yeah, we have cancer. Why does she look all fucked up? Okay. Ma'am? Hi. Ma'am, are you okay? My eyes are just playing tricks on me, I guess. Vertigo and visual distortion are common side effects of a versioning session. Shall I contact our on-call physician? No, it's fine. Very well. Last name? It's Madare. First name Catherine. One moment. Your head drive is fully synced. You have chosen our silver tier. Your product does not come pre-installed with adware blocking services and is provided as is without warranty. You are eligible for a free sync anytime before the new year. Thank you for choosing the Greater New Orleans Neuroversioning Clinic for your cognitive versioning needs.
I'm back.
Okay, so we have Quack Coin. So if we switch from, so we have 0.032 in Quack Coin, which is $10 USD.
Good morning, gamers.
Quack Job.
Good
Says here I
morning.
need to go to the Curious Duck.
Curious George.
Do work, earn Quack.
Well,
Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial and Paper Supplies in Fat City. The Curious Duck is the nearest rendezvous to your location. More information awaits you there. Install Quack. So I already got my Quack.
you're what?
Quack Coin?
What?
Quack. I have Quack.
Yo, what?
I have Quack, baby.
I
Oh,
don't give a quack. Quack.
oh look, I get to choose my my case. So I have a Hoot Hoot. Metairie Angels. Just checking in. Please text me when you can. I'm fine. Where are you, dear? Arizona. Where in Arizona? I don't know. Love you. Just checking in. Still in Arizona? New Mex. Be careful. It doesn't seem to be safe there right now. Call when you can.
Mex.
Getting worried. Okay? Blake says he hasn't heard from you. Really getting concerned. Please call. They put me on another round of chemo. Would love to hear from you. Call. Oh, but she threw her phone away into the Grand Canyon. Remember?
No.
What do you want, Ma? I'm out. I'm fine. Had to drop something off at your power-ons. Been gone a while. I had to make a couple stops. I'm okay, I promise. Blake, have you heard from your sister? Yeah, she said she was okay. Where is she? She didn't say. Dear, where did my pills go? In the MTG, we'll call back. How'd it go this morn? We'll call. Ma, I came back around. I'll be home soon. Calling Uncle Chip. It's fine. Love you. Love you, sweetheart. Blake, can you hear me? Can you come to the living room, please? Something's happened. Out this evening. Everything's okay. You need to stay home. I'll be fine, I promise. Love you, my nerd. Love you, Ma.
Freaking with you.
Been a while, Duck. Too long, old friend. How's the weather on your side of the tracks? They have me on chemo. Terrible. I don't have long myself. They got me carrying around a tank. Blue's waiting for us. I don't doubt that for a minute. Praise the glory of God. Something in your mind, Kate? Don't want to raise your blood pressure. Try me. Super contacted me. So he did. Don't mess around with that shit. What do you want? Don't mess around with Super, Kate. That thing's got no soul. Like to ruin what it all touches. I need the money. They don't take money where we're going. I can't leave it for the kids to clean up. Blue left him a little bit with how he went, but I was a fool. Don't worry yourself like this to end. Find peace. No peace for me. Don't get mixed up with that thing, Kate. I'll tell you how. I'll tell you now it won't go how you want it. Kate. God damn it. Hope you're listening. Welcome to the Oxnard My Direct Medical Portal. Do not share the code with anyone.
Shit.
You have chosen to receive online billing. Confirm, please respond yes. Yes. A bill for 1500 is posted, an outstanding of 1500, a bill for 1700, so now we're at 3000. Outstanding bill of 3333, an outstanding balance of 333. A bill for 12,000 has been posted here. An outstanding balance of 15,000. Oh my god, $15,000. The uncanny smile of personal injury lawyer Martin Smart hangs above Interstate 10. His eternally coiffed hair clings desperately to his head. His hallmark blood-red tie catches the eyes of drivers speeding east. Just a click away, the sign reads. The Interstate Expressway traces a scar down Claiborne Avenue from east to west. East. The bridge cuts east through the tram and the 7th Ward like places whose stories should be forgotten and left behind in haste. The pillars still tell those stories beneath the interstate. East above the industrial canal, the moldering strip malls, the narrow expanse of the lake, the shrimp boats that prowl of the black marble waves. East through Mississippi and the winter weeknight darkness and onward to Florida where it terminates. And west, the suburbs that Catherine calls home. West is a concrete expanse that breaks clean and sharp at the St. Charles Parish line and gives way to the cypress swamps. Tupelo crowns a spire above the overpass, silhouetted by an unnatural glow that leads to Norco. Beautiful.
It ain't forever to start. I'm starving. You been to any of these yet?
No. What is it?
A puppet show. They always start late. Told them I help load the gear, so I'm stuck here till it's over. My stomach's going to eat itself.
A makeshift puppet theater. The curtains are closed. Maybe we'll come by later to see what it is about. A newly refinished Art Deco structure glows beyond the overpass. They turned Charity Hospital into art lofts. Disgusting. The Curious Duck. Okay. And Perdido goes back over there. Here's the city hall. A man holding a skateboard scrolls on his phone. A figure sits at a desk overlooking Duncan Plaza in the deepening winter night. He watches the fingers of a cool front animate the tops of oak trees in the park. The air this evening is the driest it's been since spring. He watches the last remnants of commuter traffic leaving Canal Street, the pulsing tail lights, the shift workers running towards the bus. He watches an airplane climbing from Armstrong International as passengers look down at the warm glow of the city. The oak trees, the traffic, the frail woman staring from the street. Warm glow and darkness, wind from the lake. An armed security guard greets Catherine as she enters the building. He sits on a wooden stool next to a walk-through metal detector. Good evening. Badge, please. Damn, I left that at the house. No council meeting scheduled for this evening. You'll need an employee ID badge to enter.
Beautiful night,
What are you doing here so late?
Skating the steps. I come out here most evenings. No one bothers you around this time. Plus you see a different side of the place.
What do you mean? How so?
People pass through this building at night you'd never expect. You know the, what do they call themselves? The Gregs? Garys? Can't remember their name.
No idea.
I guess that squad at the Promenade Mall, they're obsessed with Ken or John.
Nope.
Then it probably wouldn't mean much to you, but anyhow, I see them coming out of the city almost every night. I know it's them because my buddy Bruce got wrapped up in that stuff. Before you get initiated, they make you wear these goofy red polo shirts. Then once you're a full Greg, Gary, whatever, you get to wear the blue polo shirt. Sounds like a joke, and it is, but I don't think you realize it. Anyway, that's the kind of stuff I see around here at night.
Why do they come? What'd they be doing here?
I wish I had a clue.
Where are we, Mitchell? Oh my god.
We're just walking around, just looking at places. And I have
No,
cancer and I'm gonna die in a few weeks.
And that is why Mary LaVue opened a t-shirt and camera shop on Royal Street.
That's not scary at all.
I paid for a ghost tour. We're just gonna walk around looking at t-shirt shops. I want my damn money back.
Here's a farce. What kind of tour guide are you?
Well, technically I'm not one, but...
Excuse me?
My roommate is.
And where is he?
Long story. I came all this way because the website said it'd be fun. I'm having an alright time. This city was supposed to be enchanting.
Anyone trying to score some Molly?
I hate New Orleans.
Hi, Santa.
Hi, Santa.
Well, how?
Look at him. Ew. Santa's
Okay.
eyes roll wildly in their deep sockets. His mouth
Santa's
twists
just-
into a smile.
Santa's trying to live.
How are you, dear? Got a dollar to spare. Help spread some Christmas cheer.
He's a hustler.
Where's the money go? What are you raising money for?
Something very benevolent.
Like a food bank or...
Yes.
Yes, a food bank?
A food bank, veterans, animal shelter, who cares? Just give me $1.
It's my last one.
Going back on your word, are you?
Not true. I never promised you anything.
You're a liar.
I'm not.
And a demon.
Demon? Santa points his bell at Catherine in accusation.
Demon!
His posture relaxes abruptly.
Open your heart. It is time for giving.
Hell no. Get the fuck away from me, Santa. How's your night, ma'am? Not great. Sorry to hear it. You wouldn't have any change to spare, would you? Not a cent. Got nothing, sorry. Figured. A hot dog vendor sits behind a large plastic cart. He looks up eagerly as Catherine approaches. Oh, hey, hi! He watches Catherine with a silent grin. So is this... I'm Flannelass, and these... He makes a grand sweeping gesture above the pot of vague meat. Are my dumpy dogs. Silent smiling resumes. He begins to pick at the lint that peppers his jacket. Flannel, ass, dumpy dogs. He nods, smiles. Would you like one? Don't know if my stomach can handle it. I'm not in the best of health. I worry one of these may kill me. No, they're good for you. They're just a bit old. Boss says he won't resupply me with more until I sell the ones I have. But the more time passes, the harder they are to sell. How old are they? Business was popping, like I was doing really well, selling a lot of hot dogs back in YX2D. YX2D, that's nearly a decade ago. Yes. Enthusiastic nodding. Anything else I can help you with? There's a small plaque next to the door. It says Curious Duck. There's the place. Door's locked. Okay, if the door's locked, where the hell do I go? Curious Duck's door's locked. What's with the shop over here? I was told to come by, but the door's locked. The Curious Duck? Rosie doesn't let anyone in unless they know the secret knock. What's the secret knock? I can't say. Sorry. It's urgent, please. Well, I do need some business. Alright, I'll buy one of these old hot dogs. You won't regret it! Doubtful. How much? Just $14. Is that a joke? Is what a joke? Christ. Do you take wallet transfers? Cash only. Damn. Well, what if I send some business your way?
Then I'll show you the knock. Fine, it's a deal. This city is just one big scam! Okay, let's see. Oh, hey, there it is. The show's getting started. I should take a seat. Are you ready to watch a puppet show? Ew.
I'm not ready. I am, Oh, it's the gross master hands! You see?
You see it.
Deep in the cypress hollow I hide. I'm only sleeping, my last child has died. Nothing looks from the trees with chicken ties, and they shoot bullets in our heads behind our eyes. As cursed I am, the last sheep. I was once captured by a fisher fool, who called me his own. He rocked me like a dog along the sea.
I didn't even rhyme!
Yeah, it didn't even rhyme. You like stopped rhyming halfway
Lazy.
through.
And fed me strange plants and deadly meats. He even covered me with blankets when I went to sleep. I left on the mark of monstrous mud. The floor. Oh, the fool has not rested a single night.
That sucks. That sucks.
He stalks his bayous each night, hoping to see my eyes shine. He calls out a ridiculous name that was never mine.
You
Wow.
didn't rhyme.
Tonight I will shine. Eyes at him, happily fixed. Hey, Bishop. Catching man, he killed my children. Move his head, bring me his gun.
Doesn't rhyme either.
Do this, and you may again leash me like a dog.
Wow.
You know, I can get happy what you did.
That was beautiful.
And now, big hornets. The crowd runs wild.
Oh wait, what the hell?
But it's a game.
Oh, you're a boat! You're in the swamp! You're in the bayou! You're in the bayou!
But anyway, it's a little
Bruh.
I mean,
This is cool.
a game within a game.
I love when they do that.
Me too, I love it.
Game within a game was like, we played that, Asian Yakuza, and then it was like the car ride and the...
Yeah. And then the one where you had to like, oh god.
That was my
Oh look, the boat
favorite.
gets hurt if I move, if I hit the fizz.
Yourself?
Been a long time I seen anyone down this bayou. They all too frightened anymore. Because alligator over to hunt this lake, she makes her den just across the way. Took my child from me, buried him where I found him, near where she stay. I visit that site daily, hoping I catch her, but she know better than to show her face. For when to cut out that big skull of hers, that be something worth bragging on. It'd be a roadside marvel. That'd be money to make. I see that rifle you holding. What you say? I'll just leave for now. Don't think about it.
Think about it.
Don't think about it. Oh god. Oh god. What is this? An alligator hangs dead from a meat hook fastened to the limb of a cypress tree. So they both killed each other's children. And they both want each other dead.
We think we should respect alligator life.
Like, alligators in general, or?
Like, yeah, because they killed the son before revenge.
I mean, if you want. I don't know.
It's so sad.
I don't know if I would. I mean, you can. I think I'd be scared of alligators.
They will literally tear you to shreds.
These crows watch from the power line that runs along the bank. Hello, fisher fool. You've trolled this bayou for many nights. Here I am, the one you are trying to find. My child hangs dead across the lake. Bring me the head of the shrimp-catching man, the one who captures the small ones, peel the flesh from his skull. Do this and I'll be your dog again.
So we're the fishermen. And then we have to go kill another guy so we can get
Sure.
so we can get a fish. So we can get our alligator.
I figured it out. You press spacebar
For what?
to mute and unmute.
Oh, cool.
See, spacebar.
Wow, that's so cool.
I was muted.
You're muted, yeah, I can hear you. That was really cool.
So cool. So cool.
You're so cool. Oh!
Local woman.
Local woman. A solitary egret stands in the rush, undisturbed by the boat's wake. It's an egret.
An egret.
An egret. Wait, where do I go now? Oh no, I want to go up there. Am I allowed to do that? Hold on. Nope, I'm not. Okay. Alright, in this scenario, should we kill the alligator or should we kill the kid? The guy.
Oh wait, you have to kill a human child?
No. I have to kill either a shrimper
adult.
or kill an alligator.
Go the adult.
Yeah, I'll kill the guy.
I just want to get too effed over, you know?
I want the alligator to be my dog again.
Mm.
A hand-painted cross and votive candles hide in the rushes along the bank. A bone-white oak tree towers above the display with a plaque. Monster that took you, promise I'll find. Your daddy, he love you. Rest easy, child. Small assortment of sentimental objects are piled at the foot of the cross. A journal, too waterlogged to read. A set of playing cards, small figurines, a cell phone case. You slide the case into your pocket. What? Did I just take a child's case? Oh yeah.
Is the eyeglass?
No, I took a dead kid's alligator iPhone case.
iPhone case?
Yeah, because we have iPhones in this world.
That's weird.
Alright?
In Nolans? What is it? Nolans?
Nolans.
So gross.
Nolans in Louisiana.
Louisiana. Louisiana.
Ah, you son of a bitch. It's time. Hello again, stranger. Change your mind? Kill the shrimper?
I see red. Red.
Why would I do that? Why would I do that?
I would rather kill the human than kill the alligator.
Why?
Humans don't deserve.
But his little baby boy died. His little baby boy.
His child.
His
Because
little
he
baby.
got the alligator first. It's technically his fault.
Little baby boy died first, man.
It's technically
Little
his
baby boy
fault.
died, man.
It's
You did my
technically-
bidding, fisher fool, just like an obedient dog. Each day you held me captive, my patience drained. You'll not humiliate me again. Consider this your last mistake. My god, I got betrayed. I can't believe it.
I did. Get correct. Another fishing, or not fishing, puppet show? Oh my god, Bruce. I really struck horror. That struck the people. That was quick. Ooh! I like that. Did you see that? You're muted.
So cool.
So, we're no longer a sad smiley face. Look at us in the corner.
Look, see, look, now we have,
iPhone.
see, Gator.
Is it a game?
It's part of the game, yeah.
No. Is it a game?
Huh?
Gator? Is Gator a game?
No, it's like an iPhone case.
Look at cover.
There are hot dogs up the street. There's a guy selling hot dogs in a quarter. You could grab one. I'm not gonna treat myself tonight. These are what you might call vintage hot dogs. They're a finely aged delicacy. Oh, really? That's a bit more interesting. Thanks for the suggestion. I'll go check it out. The crowd's discussing the show. A cool front, finally. Hey, hi! Thanks for sending some business my way. No problem, but we had a deal.
Ew!
Deal? You're
Oh, wait,
supposed to show me the knot?
Catherine's our mom, right?
Huh?
Catherine's our mom.
Yeah.
And she has cancer.
This is a few weeks ago, before Kay came.
Yeah, flashback. Oh,
Yeah.
that's kind of rude of me to say
Are you
you.
kidding? I sent you business. Show me the knock. That was the deal. Well, okay, but I'll only show you once. So here, listen. That was the secret knock. Very secret. That's how everyone knocks. Exactly. Who would suspect it? You fucking bitch. Hey, this is pretty tasty. Thanks for the rec. I might get another one. Just wait for it, pal. Hope you know where to find a bathroom around here. Ooh, feng shui. That's Crouton. This cat looks familiar. Don't touch the ball. Did you see her pop up? Ah. Anyway, she popped up and it was really cool. And funny. Suppose you think you can come in here with your soft little hands and touch my magic ball. Don't work like that, love. Now I gotta clean off the smudges. I see you've been eating french fries. Greasy hands. Nasty. You must be one of them super duck people. I was coming around here looking down at their cell phones. Greasy hands. Terrible. The app said I should come here? The app. Yes, ma'am. Something's not right about you. You a drug head. I'm sorry, is this the right place? It is, Butterhands, it is. Just calm down, love. You made it. Dallas will tell you what's that. Go talk to Dallas. I called him when I heard you trying to break into the place. Hell of a racket you were making. Jiggling on the handle like you couldn't get a hold of it. Now I see why. Dallas will be right out front. I don't got time to be babysitting you. Now that I gotta clean up all this. Stains all over my ball. You even check your shoes before you came in? They're dirty. They're covered in dog shit. Go, bitch. Get out of my shop, little butthead. And one last thing. That gemstone that got hanged from your neck. That thing ain't real. I know. Trashy. Why are you still here? Go find Dallas. Let him deal with you. Mass-produced novelty voodoo dolls and tribal figurines clutter the display. Novelty New Orleans themed t-shirts line the back wall.
New Orleans.
Plastic simulacra ceremonial masks hang on the wall. An overpriced selection of travel guides, cookbooks, and haunted histories of New Orleans fill the shelf. An odd jumble of Mardi Gras beads and other trinkets spills from the table. Guessing you're Catherine. That's right. Rosie debriefed you. Was that a debriefing? I don't know if that's what I call it, but sure. She can be kind of He casts his gaze into the sky and back to Catherine. Never mind. Quack Job should have a ticket with the information we need. No reason to stand around.
It's a very creative hot dog stand, I just realized.
Why is it creative?
The hot dog is the base of the car.
Yeah, it's cool, right?
Really fun. Oops.
What's Rosie got to do with any of this? There are a dozen or so rendezvous points in addition to the nodes. Rosie's shop is one of them.
Wait, who's Rosie again?
Hmm?
She's the, who's Rosie?
She's the lady, in the shop.
Fortune teller?
Huh?
The fortune teller?
Yeah, you completely missed her entrance. It's really funny.
I know, she popped up, you said?
Yeah, really slowly.
It's on the screen when it was just the cat.
Yeah. She slowly came up. She was making good money offering her place to network. Probably the only reason she keeps it going. Doubt she's sold merchandise in years. Locks the doors to discourage customers. Guess you could call it a front. Have you been in Quack Job long? How long have you been using this app? Been doing this since before there was an app. But Super says use the app, use the app. Makes no difference to me. I'm ready. Me too. Check the app and let's get moving. He's part of our posse now.
But this was only a few weeks ago.
Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial.
So I feel like he's gonna betray us.
Probably. Only reason to ever come to quarters for work. I had to get involved in Super Duck. This all used to happen on Craigslist. Posts showing up, strange things. I was busting tables uptown. Couldn't swing rent, had a kid to feed. Started responding to the listings. The first thing I ever did was steal a head drive, broke into a man's house in Norco, stole it right out of his office, brought it to another house. The people there were just like me. Just like you, how? They didn't know shit. They were there because of a post, just like I was. Thousands of theirs. Nobody knew whose house it was. They plugged the head drive into a wall, gave me some cash, I left. We meet at the end of a point, now what? Check your phone. Quack ought to have the information we need. Yeah, now we go to...
Gators.
Receive orientation at Eagle Janitorial in Fat City. So we have to go to Fat City.
Oh, wait, what was Fat City again? It was previously mentioned before.
Fat City, Blake would go there a lot, our brother.
Oh, yeah.
But what the hell do we go from here?
Fat City.
Number 15, Fat City.
Fat City.
I don't think I can talk anymore. I can play like maybe 5 minutes, I'm done.
It's fine. Back to another game. You should stream a Wii Fit.
I'm streaming. Actually, yeah, I'll call it for tonight. We'll play more later. Well, thanks for joining the stream, gamers. All 0 of you. I hope to see you soon. Bye.
Good night, gamer.